great to be here with everybody, and even if it's in a virtual capacity. But, I thought we should reminisce a little bit about the Imagination Library. We've just hit the 10-year anniversary. So, in fact, I should probably wear this hat, my birthday hat, my birthday cake. Happy birthday, Imagination Library. Yeah, so you should talk about how this really gets started, because it really started with a contact that you had.
I still remember when he told me with such enthusiasm about this program that he believed in and supported, and he adopted the town of Crown King. And then he came to this Rotary meeting, and there was this new Rotarian at the meeting, and talk about get excited.
I remember being so excited going over to you and saying, we have to bring this to Sedona.
The big launch that we had, incredible.
Exciting. March 9th, 2012. So when we registered 170 kids in Sedona and the village of Oak Creek in a 2-week period of time.
And I do remember we didn't know how many people would show up at that launch. It's like, who knows? And we had all these dignitaries there. And then it was like, I remember someone saying, there's a whole line of kids outside the door.
Oh, you're right. When those doors opened and there was a line of parents with kids in strollers and kids held by the hand and in their arms, I tell you, it was such an emotional moment. I mean, even today, that just is so powerful to me.
Yeah. And then for years, we just went out and went everywhere we could. It's like we had posses of Rotarians and friends who put on their Cat in the Hat hats. And the neat thing is that you put on a Cat in the Hat hat and dress up a little bit, and the parents might look at you kind of funny, but the kids come up with their arms open going, oh, what are you? It's like an immediate connection. So touching. And all the stories, I mean, there was that one story about a parent who went and bought a couch that became the reading couch.
Yeah.
Their kids. And so it was every day they'd sit at the reading couch and read the books from the Imagination Library. And of course, it led to reading lots of other books. Yeah. And that's the inspiration. That's what this is all about, is getting kids to love reading.
There have been over 126,000 books distributed in the Verde Valley, and that represents over $250,000 of contributions from Rotary clubs and individual donors like Paul and Mayra Majane, who were our first sponsors, the foundations, the Arizona Community Foundation, and others who have been so instrumental in helping this program to grow.
I want to recognize a huge milestone was when the hospital, the nurses at the hospital endorsed the idea of handing out books, of signing kids up and giving the first book to newborns at the hospital. That's when it became such a broad program and really blossomed. And there have been key people who have just been there all the way along, like Mickey and Ken Zugan. Oh. And Jean moved here and joined Rotary, and she was right in there. And when you needed to step down because you had other things happening, Jean stepped up and took over and has been just such a pillar, really, for the whole organization. And now the Verde Valley, Rotary Club of the Verde Valley has just so embraced it.
And of course, we can't forget the invaluable support that we've gotten from the Rotary Club of Sedona Village and the Red Rocks Club in West Sedona. They've been terrific. This program has expanded, inspiring people in Utica, New York, in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, in Port Townsend, Washington, have all started significant programs that have gained terrific support from their community. And of course, in our own state, in Prescott, Arizona, and Sun Lakes, and I believe in the Goodyear area, they're trying to start a program as well.
One of my favorite stories has always been a kindergarten teacher telling me about how on the first day of kindergarten, one of the kids mentioned one of their books from the Imagination Library. And pretty soon, all the kids are talking about their favorite books, and it just connected all these kids in the classroom. They didn't know each other, but they all knew the books. And that was it. She saw that as being such a powerful thing.
Well, fantastic. I think we should let them get back to the festivities and sign off here. But again, thank you to you, Jeanette, for everything you've done for the Imagination Library over the years. And thank you for all the supporters, all of those who understand the importance of stimulating young minds and how valuable that is to our community and the world. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you to all of you in the audience, all of you doing this Blazin for Books event, everybody that's done things for the Imagination Library and supported and reached out and signed kids up, and let's just keep it going. So thank you, everybody. Great job.